Hi there! When you're done with this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and also hit the bell for notifications so you can always see the video first. But most importantly, enjoy the show.
From the depths of time and space, one autistic weirdo has found his final obsession.
What's up, guys? It's me, Zeke Fowler, from Man with Box, and today our box is a man made of animals. Sacred Power Robo, everybody. He is cool looking. Yeah. A lot of people say you can't have a Megazord that can fit in your pocket and be fully articulated, but let me do that better so it looks cooler. Yeah, look at that. The muscles on him. Yeah. Little poncho. Cool. Well, these flop around all the time, so it's not really fun. But yeah, it's cool Chinese motif going on, which makes sense because it's made in China, composed of the mythical guardians, the four great beasts, 5 technically, but you know, yeah. All right, he is cool. He's got a little sword too. Yeah, I'm very impressed with this toy and everything it has to offer. Now we're gonna split him back into his little components, and then move on with our review. All right, first off, we're gonna start with the most unique of the 3, Bui Ha. Probably saying that wrong. Bui Ha, Bui Ho, Bui Ha. I'm not Chinese, and I apologize for butchering your language. But yes, as you can see, he is a tiger, and that unique comment will make sense in another video. But yeah, he's a white tiger. You kind of see where like stripes are more indented in. Little arrow. Yeah, little gold feet. No gold plastic syndrome yet. They're very, very solid pieces. Mouth does not move because, you know, of what it needs to do for the transformation. He's got red eyes, and it does, like, you know, perfectly homage like a Super Sentai Robo or a knockoff of a Super Sentai Robo. You know, it does it really well. I like the Chinese aesthetic that, of course, goes into it being one of the 4 guardian animals. Yes, it is nice. The arms move 360. Kind of. They sort of friction themselves out of it, but yeah, they kind of move. The legs have a better chance of moving 360 than the front back legs have a better chance of doing that than the front legs. Tail goes up and down. Claws can bend inward, bend back just a little bit. Yes, that is Bui Ha. And for transformation into its robot mode, well, robot component mode, all you gotta do is pop off the tail, split it down the middle, and then you kind of angle the legs to where this little groove inside the foot is going to connect to this piece for the box mode transformation. And it gives the illusion that it's like, you know, kind of like on this pulley system. It's neat. Kind of gives it a bit, kind of like you know, gives it a neat, its own unique kind of flair when it comes to movement. Doesn't hinder it, just makes it look more stylish. And you know, second verse, same as the first over here. You just, yep. Those are gonna be, zoom out. And these are gonna be arms for sacred power. There, make me feel, there we go, makes me feel better. And these are gonna be arms for Sacred Power Robo. And the butt is going to turn into a mullet for Super Power Robo. Yay. Next up, we have Xuan Wu. I'll have a link to it in the video, but I reviewed a bigger version of him a while back. And there are Infinitybox analogs to these guys being full-size beast boxes, not just, you know, little tiny swords that these are. Combining mecha, if you will. GATTAI mecha, if you will. But yeah, no, he is a black turtle, as Xuan Wu is often depicted as a black turtle with a snake wrapped around it. This is just, you know, they did the snake as a tail, which they also did for the big version, so he's cool. I kind of wish I bought him out, but he's just so dug into stuff. The mouth can open up. It's just you got to get your fingernails in there, and like don't got the damn. As long as my thumbnail is, it just ain't getting it. That's why, there it goes. Yeah, it can do it. It's just hell. The legs move, but be careful with them. They are prone to pop off. Just putting that out there. That's universal across all of them. And yeah, that's about it on yeah, the tail's got a lot of articulation, but that's about it. He don't do much, but you know, he a cool turtle, black and gold and red. All right, and he forms the chest or body for Sacred Power Robo. In order to do that, you just got to take the head, fold it in on itself, and then it's supposed to connect in. Supposed to. There it goes, like that shit. And you take the legs, and there are little notches. There are little holes, and then there are little notches on the legs, and you just fold these up. Make sure they're locked in real good. Same here. Come on, we got this, yeah! Locked in right there. See, told you. Lock that shit in right there. And then you lock that shit in right there. Take the tail, completely collapse it in to itself. And then we're gonna take this part of the shell and we're gonna remove it. It's gonna become, not the hilt, but certainly the core part of Sacred Robo's sword. If you can get it off, it's easier said than done. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe there it goes. Yeah, if you have transform it a bit, it'll pop off. Yeah, this little shell piece is gonna become part of a sword. Don't lose it. All right, and then we're gonna fold this in like so to reveal cool little details, and then we're gonna fold this up like fuck. Lock in, motherfucker. I need you to lock in this little notch. There it goes. It locked in. And then you pull that up, and then now you have a defined waist and a chest plate for Sacred Power Robo. We're also gonna do something else here just to get that out of the way. In the back, you're gonna just put your finger down on that. Should slide out on its own, should being the operative word. And you're gonna turn it, lift it back, and then that is pull it in. And that is the face reveal. And disappointing, but the head is just this flat panel. Now, it's gonna fill out here in a second, but yeah, that's the one compromise this toy, the one true compromise this toy has is this flat ass panel head. But it's gonna buff out here in a second. But yeah, here you go. Here's the body for Sacred Power Robo. Up next is Kui Long, and it is a dragon. It is a serpentine Asiatic dragon. Tenshin da, whoa, 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 kirukura, oh, yes, I know. He has little tiny arms. They kind of move. The paws bend. Same thing with the back legs. And then you have a ridiculous range of movement with his serpent body. You stretch him out. He's about this long from snout to tail. And then, you know, his horns move, so you get little dynamic things like that. The mouth opens better than the turtle, so. I believe he has, no, I thought he did. I thought he had a little notch right here you could put in there, so if you had like fire effects from your other Beast Box toys, you could add that in there. But that is not true. So no fire effects for Quinlong here. And then yeah, I think it's painfully obvious what Quinlong is going to turn into. It's the legs. He's the legs. Yeah, really articulated, cool serpentine dragon, and then you just literally just take them, like line them up, just stretch them out, to end to end. You take this, fold the heel out, remove the hilt from the sword because that's what its tail is. So you're gonna not lose it, but definitely put it to the side for right now. And then you do that for that leg, and then you fold. Take the head, switch places with the head and the horns, and then you get that. And then you take these, fold them in on themselves 4 times. 4 times we fold this motherfucker in. 4 times we fold this motherfucker in. Ooh, please don't go. There you have that. And then that is a pair of fucking legs. And last but not least, we have our bright red mecha, Zhu Que. Yes, it is a phoenix. Sometimes phoenixes are depicted as peacocks. This one's going for more of a, sorry, let me zoom out just a bit. This guy's zoom out all the way. There we go. This guy's going for more of a falcon type dealy, though it does have the cool bird of paradise tails at the end. Tiny little feet that are just barely nubs. These feet exist to make the silhouette of a bird. They don't. Watch, look, they don't hold it up for shit. Yeah, they don't. Watch it prove me. Watch it prove me wrong. Okay, but yeah, normally these legs don't leg for shit. So the wings, they're pretty good wings, you know. They don't really get a good flat, but then again, it's a mecha, so it's kind of like, you know, it'd be a static image in a TV show anyway. And then it's got pretty yellow eyes, little face ribbons. It's got a gray beak. Beak does not open. That's okay, because it does other things. Wings, they can fold in. They can go up. Got these beautiful gold and yellow details across the wings. It is made entirely of translucent plastic, but the connector bits are solid plastic, so I don't think this would have a problem degrading over time. You know, I think this is gonna, out of all your translucent plastic toys, it's gonna be good. Let's listen to this. It's pretty solid. I'll risk doing that. But yeah, I'm not gonna quite show its transformation into robot mode because it's much more involved and you need all the pieces to really connect to do it, so let's just cut to that. Alright, let's build this Robo. When you make the torso, it's going to reveal this peg. There is a hole at the top of the crotch of the robot legs. Combine, and look at that. Waist swivel 360 degrees. So that's the top of the Robo. Fold peg down, hole into peg. And now you have 1/2 tiger arm. A second 1/2 tiger arm. And then we add on Zhu Que. And now how we're gonna do that? Lift this up, fold the legs into its, fold the legs in to where they completely fold away. Okay, take the tail feathers. There's these little notches in there. Completely push them in. Alright. You're gonna take the head. Extend the neck. Yeah. Extend the neck forward. Yeah. Push. Yeah. Push the body up. Extend the neck forward. You'll need this for the transformation. And then what you're gonna do, these two little rivets right here, you're gonna put that on top of the head. And this is where I set, and this is where the part I talked about, like the head like chunks out finally. There we go, go put that here. Hopefully I can get it on camera. There it goes. Alright, so once you get that connected, yeah, the whole thing just folds, snaps into the back. Now you're gonna make the power poncho. Yeah, well, there you go. Fold these. Actually, no, you don't know. These stay back. I remembered. These stay back. Put the head back on. Now we make the power poncho. There's some fighting going on outside. Yeah, take the power poncho. And there's this notch right here. This peg's gonna go into it. At least I hope it does. It should do it. It's supposed to. It's like right. It's like it. Oh my god. I fucking hate that shit. It's like it imagines it's not there. Jesus fuck. It is hard to do. Come on, motherfucker. Get in there. No, great, now you've fucking... Ah! It's like everything that can go wrong is going wrong. Okay. Power poncho. Now that I've got the head back on and the back on because it did not want to do it. Okay, so this peg is going to go into that slot. That peg's going to go into that slot. Hopefully. There it goes. There it goes. Alright, and yeah. Make sure these are perfectly flat when you do it. That was the problem. Okay, now I'm going to put the arms back down. And then these simply fold forward. There we go. And then if you want, yeah, I certainly do. You mess with the helmet, you get a cool. Fuck, motherfucker. There we go. Yeah. Take the helmet. Megazord sequence has been initiated. And then you got a cool little pocket Megazord. Yeah. Just gonna pan up. Yeah, all those little guys. Little tiny pocket Megazord. Now, there is one. Don't want to do that. Lock that shit into place. Like as I said before, there's one more piece to make the robot complete. A lot of one more things this episode. You just kind of put her in like that. That's the tiger's butt. Now the mullet. Sacred Power Robo! Let's see. Standing a little shorter than a Transformers Deluxe class. Don't fall over. Here is Sacred Power Robo, and he is a fully articulated mecha. No head swivel, because that's just how the transformation works, and you saw earlier, it's a flat panel, but you know, once you get the Pheonix on, you cannot tell that it is a flat panel, because it is now, I think, oh yeah, I forgot. He's got a little badass horn on top of his head. So yeah, that's full face transformation. Yeah, once you get all that together, that doesn't look like a flat panel no more. It wears its colors well, because there's always like a, you know, you start here with the gray, red, and gold, and then you go to the white arms, which have the gold on them, and the black has the gold, and the feet have the silver, which is really good in the black. So it's really, really cool how, like, you know, everybody has a little bit of everyone else's color on them, so that they can blend in well enough together. Arms can move. That's as far as those go. Go down like that. You lift the poncho up. Go. Well, theoretically, it can go all the way around. They do like to pop out because they are just snug in there with friction, and you know, that's what it looks like without the poncho. It's not very proportional, but and look at that. All that proportionality comes back. It's does so many clever things to hide its flaws. It's so good. And, you know, showed earlier, 360-degree waist swivel, full bend at the knee, toe, no ankle tilt, but toe bend, stabilizers. Little box here. Sit like a person. You get some cool dynamic poses out of them. What? Dragon kick. Oh, motherfucker. Tiger punch. Phoenix glare. Shoots lasers. That's just how my imagination's going. And of course, no super cool robot is complete without their weapon. And so you take the remaining bits from the Phoenix and Dragon and the turtle, and then they also combine. To a little fire sword. Now, in order to attach it, though, you got to disassemble it again. You can pick a hand. I don't care. It don't matter. Then. What a time! Form sacred sword. Ching, ching, ching. Sneaky, sneaky schnoins. Yeah, and the arm pops off, but that's what happens when you're an adult man and you have the strength of an adult man, not a child. But yeah, that is something that's never happened before. That's usually where the connection's good. Look, all of it stayed together. So yeah, look at that. That's where it's supposed to be good. But anyway. There we go. That is Sacred Power Robo. Now, for the coolest part of this toy and one of the best box transformations ever. I'm gonna split him back into his components and be right back. Sorry. One more thing. I got the special edition version, so I get my Sacred Power Robo comes with the Sacred Power Squad. So it's like a Super Sentai team. So the fat guy, Jiming, he pilots the turtle. You have Ling Guang. He pilots the Pheonix. And then you have Meng Zhang, pilots the dragon. And then you have Jian Bing, and she pilots the tiger. Here's what they look like outside their box. As you can see, yeah, they're made of that like eraser material. They kind of resemble those, there's the old toys from the 80s called Muscles. They're kind of like that. I like how the fat guy's also shorter than everyone else. Kind of reminds me like Krillin. Yeah, so. Yeah. I keep them in plastic because, once again, they're made of the same material an eraser is made out of, so I don't want them to like degrade over time. Thus is the collector's conundrum. You can buy a version that doesn't have all of them, and if you don't want to, like, you know, keep them out or get them dirty, you can do that. The only one available at the time was the deluxe version, so I was like, fuck it, I'll get the deluxe version. I'm gonna go put these back inside the box they came in. Hey everybody, once again, while trying to do the transformation portion into a box, something's come up. This time my camera battery died before I could actually get to that point, and since I don't want to go back downstairs and set everything up, I'll just do it here in my office. Before we get to the transformation, however, I want to get one negative out of the way. The cat butt and the sword made of the other guys' bits. This doesn't store in any way, shape, or form in cube mode. It just kind of rests there. I mean, like, you can take the box it comes with and kind of, like, I just kind of do that, but really keeping it in a baggie would be good enough. But that's a point against this, is that you can't keep this with your guy, and also it's really not all that conspicuous or kept on there all that well. I mean, it's that's a big bummer. But anyway, we're gonna do the transformation to box. I'm gonna get you to the side because you, the dragon. Who's put it on the side? Yeah, the dragon and the Pheonix. They're the easiest ones to transform. He's about second easiest. He's the toughest, so we're just gonna get him out of the way because you just have to. The easy part's that. The hard part is figuring out which way to fucking go, but yeah, you kind of want it. Let's see, yeah, you want yeah, more like that, I think. That's what's gonna get me in trouble. Going, yeah, more like that. Yeah, no, I was right. Do it like that. And then you want like a hinge that's supposed to open up inside here, I believe. But the hinge did not open up, so. Because the hinge is right there. Yes, I remember now. Okay, cool. I remembers. Need to do this. There you go. I remembers now. That's hard. No, that's not supposed to happen. It is supposed to go that way, but you know, you gotta be Don Juan Delanucci about it. I am not Don Juan Delanucci. Come on, motherfucker. Yeah, I think. Yep. No, how did I do this one before? Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. What I just did, don't ever do that. Yeah, things are supposed to be like this. And then that's supposed to go into there. And then that's supposed to plug into here. And then that just folds in like that. But yeah, so you're supposed to get it like that, but I did it the wrong way that you're going to break your toy if you try and do it. But yeah, you want to do this. Let's try that again with this one. Now we got a little picture to look at. Cool. Okay, that's just, you know, that's just me wishing upon a dream. Wishing upon a dream. Circling by my strains. Oh, there you go. That's how you do that. That's way better. But yeah, you want to get it all like that. There we go. Yeah, just get the cat split in half, done like this, and then the arms right here, or the front legs, I guess. Back legs. Wait, no, they're the back legs. Yeah, the back legs, they're gonna connect right there, and now you have a layer of cat. Now we're gonna do you. Basically, just do whatever you just did to make the torso. That's it. But with one minor change. Yeah, make sure this motherfucking do this leg first because it always wants to pop off. That is universal across this. There's the little bits like to fall off. That's a negative point against it as well. But there's a lot of positives. A lot of positives. So I will take those any day of the damn week. Do it right, motherfucker. There we go. And then, yep. Like I said, same as making the torso, but we're gonna lay these parts flat still, and then we're going to take these, fold them in, and now you have a layer of turtle. Isn't this cool? Isn't this cool? Do you see the vision? Oh wait, no, there's one more thing. Bust that out, and see there's a little, yeah, we should put that back in, so, yeah. It's a really cool system right here. We can get close up with it. There's a little peg in there. You're gonna pop that hinge right there, and it causes that to auto-morph out, and then get your finger in there, and then you're good to go. And then, yep, that is a layer of turtle actually completed. Okay, now we do the easy ones. They're very, very easy. So dragon, just gonna make legs like you would, but you know, you just do a little extra folding. You know, all these little arms going in, arms going in. Now these are the ones I expected to be the loosest and goosiest, but they are so far been the holding on strong. These little tiny ass dragon paws. But there you go. And then you take the head. These horns should be folded back. Take the head, fold it up thusly. Take the tail bit, fold it in. And yeah, flatten the thigh sections out, and then you got a layer of dragon. And now we do the Pheonix. Take these, plug them in, take the feet, fold them in, take the wing bits and just kind of the face bits, and just kind of fold them around, and then they're gonna kind of you'll see. But for right now, just get them in that way, and then you're gonna take these and fold them forward, and then take the wings, fold them back, connect in, fold them back, connect in, take the wings, extend them, collapse them, extend them, fold them up, collapse them, and like I said, you kind of just do this to, do flip it around. Yeah, it'd make more sense to do that. Yeah, there you go. And you have a layer of Pheonix. Now here's the other cool thing about this. As you can see here, you're like, oh, these are sections of a box. It's not a box. Oh, Contraire. Okay. This bit of the tiger, this little peg of the tiger, is going to go to these slots of the dragon and that hole of the dragon. And it should. I say should. Oh, come on, little Dementus. Weird. Yeah, I guess you need to do that. Huh. It always looks like you can do both sides, but I guess no, it's only a one-sider. Okay, cool. Well, that's the tiger and dragon, and then you're gonna take the turtle layer, you're gonna fold it upside down, and then I have no idea how this works, but it just does. I say as it refuses to do it. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, somehow it lines up and connects with the tiger. So that's three. So now you have 3 layers, and the cube is taking shape. Yep, and then you do the exact same connector point. Yeah, not points. They are points. Haha. Exact same connector points to their connector ports that you would for combination in robot mode. And then, not only do they combine into a giant robot, they combine into a cube. Much like one of these. I'll take out Patagonia so we can compare. See? Like a normal cube. Just dudes stacked on top of each other. Alright. Take this bit off for a second. For the moment of truth. Look at how smooth that was. Yeah, that's what I do. I just do that because there's nowhere else to put it. But yeah, that is Sacred Beast Robo. One of the coolest things ever. Little bits like to fall off. It doesn't have good ankle pivots. Ankle pivots would have made this thing great. Has every other bit of articulation you'd want for a toy that size. It's a fully functioning Megazord with fully functioning components that turn into their own little guys that also, even though they have limited articulation, like just work and are fun to play with. It's a good desk toy. It's a Megazord that you can fit in your pocket, keep in a cube. Like, I don't know what else you want me to say beyond it's cool. Let's see. Like, yeah, it's just great. It's cool. But yeah, let's see when it comes to like what we want to do. This is what happens when you start collecting beast boxes. You start making walls, and then start worrying about yourself. Hey, you know what? We did the other one. We'll do the other one. Thank you for watching to the end of this video. I am Zeke Fowler of Cosmic_Rejects and Zeke_Rambles on YouTube, and Zeke Cosmic Rejects on Twitch. These will be their schedules going forward.